Alexa, set the downstairs to 72 degrees.
The AC is set to 72.
That's cool when it works. These days, automation is all around us. I've got all kinds of gadgets like this in my house, and I have just as many running as software processes in my business. In fact, marketing automation has helped me dramatically grow my business. You may have some of this stuff in your house, but are you using it in your business? You probably are, you just don't even realize it. So a lot of email platforms now, MailChimp, Klaviyo, all these things do email marketing automation for you, where they send the right message at the right time. In your Shopify store, if you have the abandoned cart notification turned on, that's an example of an automated lifecycle email, which they're fantastic. But today, 10 years ago, automation used to be this really inaccessible, nerdy thing, and you probably had to know code to get it to work right. That isn't the case anymore. It's really, the technology has democratized access to it. It's incredibly inexpensive, sometimes even free, to use automation in your business. So today we're going to walk through a couple examples of ways you can start using automation in your business. And you want to start using it now, because as they start adding AI into these automation systems, they're going to get incredibly advanced very quickly. And the businesses that didn't invest in it early on are going to get left behind. All right, today on this drive, in which I am the passenger in my wife's car, due to a technical issue earlier with my microphone, but ignoring that, we're going to be talking about how to save yourself a bunch of time with automation. And I want to run through some apps, some systems that will work for automation in your Shopify business, as well as a mindset and an approach to it more so. I'm less concerned with the tools you use and more concerned with just getting you to try automation. And if you do, then once you've made a couple, you'll figure it out and you'll start thinking, oh, I wonder if I could automate this, and it'll be like a snowball going downhill. At least that was the case for me. So the one I want you to start with is If This Then That. It is 100% free. It's at ifttt.com. It's got an iPhone app. If This Then That. An unwieldy name that describes exactly what it does. But it's a really simple approach to automation where you create these simple triggers. So let's say this is you post a photo to Instagram. And then that is the action it takes. So that the action might be, well, when you post a photo to Instagram, maybe you then have to go post that photo to Facebook and to Twitter, or maybe to multiple Facebook pages or a Facebook group or your personal Facebook, right? That's a whole bunch of jobs to be done that are mindless, that are just wasting your time. It's decisions you don't need to be making. Well, we can automate all of that for free with If This Then That. So now you only do the one thing, which is post the photo on Instagram, and then it automatically posts in all these other places. You can even have it saved to Dropbox, post to Slack. Like, there's a bunch of cool stuff you could do, and that's what I mean about the mindset. So I'd first load up If This Then That, and then start adding various channels to it, so your social media, and it will give you examples, and those will give you ideas and help you start thinking through this stuff. Once you're comfortable with that and you've automated some social media stuff, then try checking out Zapier, Zapier.com. Zapier is a more advanced version of If This Then That. It is more business focused, it has a free plan and a business plan, and it has a Shopify channel. Yes, so an example workflow would be a new order is placed in Shopify, automatically it posts a message in your team Slack. Cool, it's an easy thing to do in Zapier. But once you if you add a couple channels, you can then search for and see, hey, what are some other examples? What are some popular workflows? Zapier calls them zaps. What are some popular workflows that people have done and created using these channels? So that adds quite a bit. From there, you want to look at, probably want to automate more of your social media, more of your email marketing, and we can do that. So let's run through some examples there. Right now, if someone, let's say you remarket to someone on Facebook, and then they opt into your newsletter, does anything change? Does anything happen? Well, let's say you're using Klaviyo, right? Klaviyo can automatically send email segments of people into Facebook as custom audiences. Okay, cool. That's an advanced example. So I'll use my own list. If someone visits one of my Shopify-related websites, I will remarket to them on Facebook and show them my book. Well, if they purchase the book, then I tag them in my email list saying, oh, they purchased the book. And then I sync that to Facebook as a custom audience. And I know, all right, now let's stop advertising the book to those people already purchased and then maybe advertise something else to them, right? So that's more advanced stuff, but it's better with automation, that's my baby, to walk before you run and stick to something simple first. She says I need to wrap it up now, but another note, if you're one of the lucky 1%ers who are on Shopify Plus, tomorrow, Monday, September 18th, they publicly launch Shopify Flow, which is the most phenomenal visual automation tool for your Shopify store. It's super cool, and right now it is my favorite Shopify Plus feature by far. And we're going to be talking to Dave Mullenkamp, who is the director of product at Shopify Plus, on the unofficial Shopify podcast on Tuesday, September 19th, as well as Michelle Frey-Tarbox from Shinesty, which is a really cool store, and her experience using Flow in the beta. So we'll check that out. But again, start with if this then that. So simple. You could do it with some personal stuff. It's free, really easy, low effort way to play with it. If you love it, move on to Zapier, and then from there you will already be a master of marketing automation. You'll start recognizing, like, these are things that I should be able to automate, and then go find the tools that will let you do that. Maybe it's in Klaviyo, maybe it's in Facebook, but you'll figure it out. I have faith in you. And if you have a cool automation, cool hack, cool tool, cool tip, go ahead, post that in the comments. Otherwise, we're getting down to the wire on this Black Friday stuff. So if you want to work with me on your next project, I'm booked through September, but I've got slots open in October. You can apply at ethercycle.com/apply, or just leave a comment, join our Facebook group, come talk to me, whatever you want to do, however I can help. I am happy to try. All right, hope that helps.